So this weekend I went to check out Marvel's Doctor Strange movie, and I wanted to give you my impressions with as little spoilers as possible, because we all hate spoilers, right? Okay, so the first thing I wanted to comment on is Marvel's choice in casting. I have to commend them because they are usually really good at finding the right people to represent these iconic characters. Take the leading actor in this movie, Benedict Cumberbatch, who you may remember from his other work in things like the TV series Sherlock and the movie Star Trek Into the Darkness, where he played the villain Khan. He really nailed this role for me. I feel he did an exceptional job in portraying Stephen Strange pre-Master of the Mystic Arts. And that actually helped to draw me in because his natural skepticism of magic and the things he was being introduced to allowed me to experience it through his eyes. Mostly because I'm a skeptic, and it would take the type of strong evidence he was shown to convince me as well. So in that way, it was very relatable to me. Now, full disclosure, Tilda Swinton would not have been my first choice for the role of the Ancient One. That said, she has a history of portraying rather odd characters, and after watching her in this movie, she does bring some much needed weirdness to the role. She played this one with aloofness when needed, yet blended it really well with a sense of having the weight of the world on her shoulders, which I would imagine anyone would if you were the first line of defense against the sort of world-ending threats this character had to deal with. The two criticisms I did have, and the first one goes for a lot of Marvel villains in these movies, is that the villain wasn't really fleshed out as much as I would have liked. And it's not Mads Mikkelsen's portrayal of Caecilius that's the problem, at least not for me. It's just that I feel like he really didn't get enough scenes to make me care about his motivations. Much of what we got about him was in the form of exposition from other characters. And don't get me wrong, it's not like he didn't get a moment to speak in his own voice and give us a villain's monologue. It's just that I didn't feel it was enough. The other criticism is regarding the training sequences. They were okay, but I would have preferred a bit more. I've noticed a trend in movies like this where the heroes seem to catch on to the use of their powers a bit too soon. Now maybe it's because of the pacing issues they felt it would cause, but I really wouldn't have minded to see a bit more of it. But that's really a small thing, because overall I found this movie to be very entertaining. It had the right blend of action and humor I've come to expect from Marvel films, especially after Guardians of the Galaxy. The visual effects were stunning, trippy even in certain scenes, and the story itself was easy to follow and didn't feel convoluted. Plus, it stuck close enough to the source material where a comic geek like myself didn't mind the changes to the comic book lore. And to top it off, there were plenty of exciting Easter eggs in there, so pay attention when you're watching. The best thing about this movie, in my opinion, is that you can tell that they are just really scratching the surface, and I definitely want to see some sequels. So in summary, I would strongly recommend this movie. In fact, I really want to go see it again. As I said in my preview, it opens up the door to a lot of other characters we have yet to see make their entrance into the MCU, and that's great. Well, that's all for me today, Reapers. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the Reaper Legion Network and help our community grow. And as always, please, geek responsibly. Thanks for watching, guys, but don't go anywhere just yet. Check out some of the other videos on the channel, and if you look in the description box, you'll find links to our Facebook, Instagram, and our official website.